who will host this Sunday's Oscars. If you haven't voted for neither the Oscars or the Kids' Choice Awards, go to Oscars.com and Nick.com to vote now. And YTV in Canada, for residents of Canada who have YTV. The ballot for the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards is pretty cool because it's a virtual tour and it's so easy to vote for your favorite nominees in their respective categories. You can vote from everything from your favorite actor to actress to movie to animated character. And it's funny, because people like BMAC and people like SpongeBob SquarePants are nominated this year. It's funny because last year, I was going through the ballot. I actually did the entire ballot, and I found it very entertaining that SpongeBob SquarePants was up for several awards. Some of the Frozen characters were up for awards. The movies were amazing that were up for awards. Dwayne Johnson was even up for favorite actor. Ariana Grande was up for favorite actress. I mean, there were so many nominees in different categories. It was amazing. Frozen took home favorite movie last year. Ariana Grande took home favorite actress. Sam and Cat took home favorite TV show. Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy actually had a lot of attention last year at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and their show was canceled in its first season within its first year. I couldn't believe that after winning favorite TV show like Victorious did, I think, back in 2012. At least Victorious went on for several additional seasons after winning the award, giving them a slight advantage. But Sam and Cat, I was never able to get rid of that proverbial cloud of depression. The event was hosted by Mark Wahlberg last year. There were so many emotional speeches. So many celebrities were thankful, being nominated by all the kids, making it possible. And now this year, Nick Jonas is going to be given that distinction. Will he do as good of a job? I really don't know. I have every reason to believe that he will. But we'll have more info on this as it gets closer within award season. We've already had the Golden Globes, the Grammys drop, and now the Oscars on Sunday are next up to be followed by the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and we'll pick it up again in June with the 2015 edition of the Teen Choice Awards, which are always a big one for me. Love the Teen Choice Awards. The Kids' Choice Awards are second on my list of favorite award shows within award show season. But February, big month, everything happening all at once. If it wasn't an award show, it was the NFL Super Bowl, it was the NBA All-Star Game. I mean, what more can follow what we've already seen in the first few weeks of 2015? Really big year. Coming out on Tuesday, we've got Big Hero 6 dropping on DVD and Blu-ray for the first time since its release back in November, December of 2014, one of the biggest animated features from Disney. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. So much stuff going on, guys, and we're going to be talking about it all within the next couple of weeks. So make sure, if you haven't, subscribe to us on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment. Join the over 1,000 fans where our show streamed to them every week on their Facebook pages. On Twitter, you can follow our show at Jonathan Clarke 1 and subscribe. And on YouTube, you can watch us at Jonathan Clarke 22 with over 1,000 videos uploaded with over 51,000 channel views. Download our podcasts on podnova.com. It's really easy to do that. All you have to do is sign up for an account on Podnova. Once you've done that and gotten that out of the way, you can download all of our YouTube videos, which have now been converted for you into podcast format. You can also sign up for our form on our website. It's really easy to do that. Click register at the top of our form, fill out a few details in a very short field. Once you've registered, you can get in on the conversation and give us your opinion on anything that you've heard on our radio show over the last number of months or anything that you find on our website. I know our Facebook page and our Twitter, for a fact, tweet something every 30 minutes. Either tweet it or post it on Facebook or Twitter. And it's always something about wrestling, entertainment, politics, everything going on, coming from TMZ.com, CNN.com, ProWrestling.net. Everything's going on, so what you have to do is make sure you subscribe. This week on our show, what I have for you, it's my response to Emily Osment in Young and Hungry. The first look at Emily Osment in a more mature manner than what we've ever seen. Emily Osment, the images, the visuals of this movie look absolutely incredible. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment and on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1. Backdrop of info here for you. It's produced by Ashley Tisdale's film company called Blondie Girl Productions. Info of this is over ashleytisdale.com. All over it. Ashley Tisdale is telling you to vote for this movie. It's up for a couple of awards, and it's amazing. I am absolutely thrilled. Emily Osment has a major role for the first time since Cyberbully, where she portrayed a more childish kind of individual who resorted to the last thing possible that anyone should do when being a victim of bullying. She actually tried to commit suicide in this movie, but she was prevented from doing it from some of her friends who thought more over her than what she initially thought. It was very difficult for me watching that one from Emily Osment, which is why I'm really happy that it's kind of toned down a little bit with Young and Hungry, and really happy that Ashley Tisdale is the producer rather than the other guy who produced Cyberbully back in 2011-2012 with ABC Family. Ashley Tisdale kind of, I think, tries to reach out to more than one age demographic, and she tries to kind of keep a very professional way about herself. That's one thing that I've always had an incredible amount of credit to give to Ashley Tisdale for. And I think that Ashley Tisdale having the direction of this movie is a huge plus for it. And this is why this one is going to go down to be remembered as a movie that will take home a lot of awards and a lot of recognition. It's already getting a lot of recognition on social media. There you see the graphic on our YouTube video at Jonathan Clarke 22, which I'll archive for you on our channel. And I want to know what your opinion is of this movie and how it differs from other movies that Emily has been in over the last number of years and all the roles we've seen her in since. Hannah Montana, without question, her biggest role was as Lily Truscott in Hannah Montana, and then from there she went on Life with Boys, made a couple of appearances on TV series, and she went from that into movies. Cyberbully was very, very mature, very, very emotional, very tense at times. I couldn't really get in out of that one, and then we see her now in this new one called Young and Hungry, the first of many successful projects from Emily Osment. The only thing I wish Emily would do more is keep us updated more on her Facebook page and her Twitter. She never keeps us in the loop of things that she has going on. She posted something late in 2014, almost at the end of the year. She posted an update blog on her Facebook page and tweeted it out on her Twitter, all at Emily Osment. She has millions of fans on Twitter and millions of fans subscribed to her on Facebook. She said she had a lot of upcoming projects, so much to mention, and she briefly mentioned so many of the projects, not all of them, but she briefly mentioned so many of the projects in a post. I had a lot of credit for Emily for finally doing that. I wish we had more blogs to talk about from Emily Osment, because she kind of just faded away into the background there, and nobody ever heard or seen anything from her in a long time, at least since 2011. This is great, because this is the first time we're going to see Emily Osment in a more mature role than anything we've ever seen from her before. And she's a little bit more revealing, wearing scantily clothes in this one. This is something that I think Emily has had coming for a very long time. While other celebrities have kind of gotten into that mature image, kind of right away from getting away from Disney and Nickelodeon, like Selena Gomez and especially Miley Cyrus, with all the controversy surrounding her image, from her music to her movie roles. There was so much controversy surrounding her. So now Emily Osment, finally years after breaking away from being a child idol, is getting that chance to break out. And I know Emily can do it because of her family's history in the entertainment spotlight. They have always found a way to stay in the spotlight and do it very effectively, no matter what they had to do. They took the role that was given to them by a director or a producer, and they made the most of the opportunity that they were presented with. Emily's family has always done it. Emily has a talent for this kind of thing, and she's going to be able to do it very effectively, and there's no reason why this movie can't be getting over in the way of positive reviews. Now, there are those people out there that will choose to immediately jump with criticism towards this movie and towards Emily Osment. I have this to say to you in response: back off, because this movie is going places. I mean, Ashley Tisdale, you couldn't ask for a better producer for this. She definitely has a sense of direction based off some of her roles on TV and in movies. I mean, Scary Movie 5 was amazing from Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale did a great job in the lead role of Judy in that movie. Very different from what Anna Faris brought to the first 4 Scary movies. And I think that any role, Aliens in the Attic even, is a surefire indication that this one is going to go places, because Ashley Tisdale knows how to create a character, knows how to play a role, knows how to direct, and has proven it more times than enough throughout her illustrious career. So she's going to offer that experience to someone like Emily Osment, whom she has worked with before on the set of a Disney show and worked with before in the entertainment business. So she understands Emily Osment. You could put Emily Osment with a director or a producer who didn't really understand Emily Osment. At least Emily Osment stayed with Michael Poyers after Hannah Montana, and she was able to have somebody who understood her guide her in roles for different shows like Life with Boys and different movies that she eventually went on to sign to be a part of with ABC Family. And now she's doing the same thing. You really got to respect how she's staying within the circle of people who know about her and know how to treat her with a role and know how to actually give her guidance. You got to respect her for staying with Ashley Tisdale. She has a friendship with Ashley, and that friendship will take this movie places that another producer or another director probably wouldn't have been able to get Young and Hungry 2. If you haven't seen the trailer of this one, I do recommend that you check it out. It's on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment and on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1. And after you see the trailer, which runs for about 1.5 to 2 minutes in length in total, I want your opinion on it. Give it to us on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment and on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1. I know the Emily Osment fans are going to be all over this. I know the Emily Osment fan pages on Facebook and Twitter usually share our posts on our Facebook page or our tweets on Twitter. I thank you very much and appreciation for doing that. If you want to share this video, if you come across it on YouTube, on your Facebook, or your Twitter, by all means, go for it, because the more publicity that this show gets, the better. We really appreciate you promoting our show as we promote all of your content. I know the Emily Osment fans are going to be all over this. Now, I have seen a lot of Emily Osment's movies since she broke away from Disney in 2010 when the season finale of Hannah Montana got such a great review. The trailers and the movie roles that she has had over the years, she's done a great job doing those roles in those roles, but I think she's kind of been looking for a very different role, a way to put herself out there and put herself out there in a way that she's never been able to put herself out there before. And I think this role in Young and Hungry is enabling her to do that. Now, the first question that was asked to me by a lot of people who listen to this radio show and who I host other shows with over on blogtalkradio.com was, Jonathan Clarke, how do you feel about Emily Osment being more scantily clad